was supposed to be a simple road trip, a weekend getaway with beautiful countryside views. But when my GPS rerouted me through a remote area, I found myself on a winding dirt road surrounded by thick forests. That's when I saw the sign, "Welcome to Grimsby Village." I'd never heard of it, but the road ahead seemed to lead right through. The village was quaint, with old-fashioned stone cottages, cobblestone streets, and an eerie stillness. As I drove in, I noticed something strange. No cars, no people, not even animals. It was as if the entire place was abandoned. The sun was setting and shadows stretched long across the empty streets. I slowed down near what looked like a town square. A large oak tree stood in the center, its twisted branches bare despite it being summer. Beneath it was a strange wooden structure, a post with ropes dangling from it. It looked ceremonial. I parked my car and got out, calling out, "Hello? Is anyone here?" Silence. As I walked through the village, I spotted signs of life. Half-eaten meals on tables, clothes hanging on lines, doors left ajar. It was as if everyone had vanished in the middle of their day. Then I saw it, a figure standing at the edge of the square. They wore a long cloak with a hood that covered their face. I called out, but they didn't respond. Instead, they raised a hand and pointed toward the tree. A shiver ran down my spine. "What is this place?" I asked, more to myself than to them. The figure disappeared behind a building without a sound. I followed, my footsteps echoing on the stones. But when I rounded the corner, they were gone. Instead, I found a small building with its door creaking open. Inside, there was a dusty book sitting on a wooden table. Curiosity got the better of me. I opened it. The pages were filled with handwritten names, dates, and strange symbols. My heart nearly stopped when I flipped to the last page and saw my own name, Adam West, January 5th. That was today. I slammed the book shut and stumbled backward. A loud clang echoed through the village like a bell being struck. The air grew colder and shadows began to move. Figures in cloaks emerged from alleyways, from behind buildings, from the darkness itself. They surrounded me, their faces hidden. "No," I whispered, backing away. "This can't be real." One of them stepped forward and removed their hood. It was an old woman, her eyes hollow and her smile unsettling. "Welcome to Grimsby," she said. "You've been expected." I turned to run, but every path was blocked by more cloaked figures. They closed in, whispering in a language I couldn't understand. The last thing I saw before darkness consumed me was the old oak tree. The ropes hanging from its branches swayed gently in the wind. And I knew I would never leave the village